welcome to Steam Power. My name is Miss Cassie and I work at the Amy Sanders Library. Today we are going to create our very own melting rainbow. We are going to need a few different items and they are as follows. Dish soap, baking soda, vinegar, food coloring, small containers, and a tablespoon, a plate, and then a spoon or a fork to mix the ingredients, and also a pipette. So gather your materials and come back and we will do the experiment. Okay, since you have gathered your materials, I do want to let you know that this experiment is very, very messy. So be prepared to have fun, but it's also going to be messy. So our first thing we will do today is we are going to spread out our 6 containers. And we are going to put in a tablespoon of baking soda in each of them. Okay, and once you get the baking soda into the containers, the next thing you will do is get the food coloring and put them into the different containers, and we're going to do the rainbow colors. So red, and then orange, which yellow and red make orange. Green, yellow, and purple. Okay, the next thing you will grab is your dish soap, and you will put a few squirts into each one of the containers. It's okay if it's a little bit more than a few. As you can tell, my dish soap is a little heavy. Okay, and then the next step is you are going to mix it with a fork. And the dish soap should be wet enough to mold the baking soda into a ball, but if it's not, we can add a little bit of water to each container. And as you can see, I do have a fork for each container, so the colors do not mix at this time. I'm going to do my green. Just make sure you get it all at the bottom also mixed up. And I would recommend, they did not recommend this, but if you have an apron, you can put on that apron to try not to get the stuff everywhere and on your clothes. To glue. Okay, and our last color we are going to mix is purple. This is a darker purple, and you can tell we didn't put quite enough food dye in here, so I'm going to add a few more drops to try to get that purple to come out and show. Okay, and once you have all of your containers for your rainbow mixed, you can move those out of the way to the side. And now what we are going to do is grab our plate, and with a spoon, we are going to mold our baking soda and food coloring into different small balls onto the plate in the rainbow color. Okay, and then I'm going to grab the orange. As you can tell, it is messy, but it wouldn't be a fun experiment if it wasn't messy. Just gonna grab this one. Okay, next we have yellow, and I'm just actually going to use my hand. We'll just form a little ball. Okay, yellow, green, green, blue, and last is purple. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and just toss these into the trash can. And our last step, what we're going to do is grab a container and put our vinegar into it. Okay, so our last and final step is we are going to pour our vinegar into the container. And then you can either pour the vinegar onto the rainbow, or you can use a pipette. The pipette's not going to, it won't react as well. So I'm just going to actually just pour the vinegar on with this way. And there you have it. You have a vinegar and baking soda reaction.